Good evening, City of Philadelphia. My name is Minh Rivera, and tomorrow, Tuesday, November 7th, 2017, we have a very important election in the City of Philadelphia. And I encourage all of you to go out to vote. I encourage you to remind your friends, family, neighbors to vote. Even if you're not able to vote yet, you can volunteer at polling sites, or you can work as a poll worker and become involved in the civic engagement process. So, what are we voting for? We are voting for top of the ticket, the district attorney in the City of Philadelphia. So first off, before we go over some of the logistics for tomorrow, if you don't know how to vote, or if you don't know where your polling location is, please go to www.philadelphiavotes.com. Again, that's www.philadelphiavotes.com. Put in your address and it will tell you where you are registered to vote and where you can proceed in order to cast your ballot tomorrow in the very important general elections in the City of Philadelphia. If you want to know more about the candidates, you can go to Google Committee of 70. You can also go to www.philadelphiavotes.com, and then you can also go to any type of political literature website that allows for you to learn more about the candidates. Do as much or as little research as you want to, but let me remind you that tomorrow we are voting for top of the ticket, the district attorney's office. We have Democratic candidate Larry Krasner, civil rights attorney, public defender, running against Beth Grossman from the Republican Party, who used to be the head of the Public Nuisance Task Force and was working in the prosecutor's office at one point. And we also have the next big ticket race is the city controller. They are in charge of an annual budget of $9 million. They conduct audits of every city office and city agency in the City of Philadelphia, and the person at the city controller's office has to manage 183 staff. So we have Rebecca Reinhart from the Democratic Party running against Mike Tomlinson from the Republican Party. We also have 9 seats in Philadelphia's Court of Common Pleas and 2 seats in the Philadelphia Municipal Courts, as well as all election officials across the City of Philadelphia. Now, let's talk about the District Attorney's Office. We've had a very disgraceful trial and court and plea deal bargain process with our former District Attorney Seth Williams, who was sentenced to federal prison for 5 years because of bribery and corruption charges, fraud, theft from campaign funds, bribery accepted from generous donors in exchange for political acts or official actions. And in the plea deal, he admitted to one single violation of the Travel Act, and pleaded guilty to the 23 alleged acts of government fraud superseding in this 50-page indictment. This is a damning indictment. It lists out text message evidence and a lot of very contentious material alleging all of this bribery and corruption practices by our ex-district attorney Seth Williams. And it is quite interesting how he facilitated all of this within his office. He even took in couches, furniture, travel expenses. He defrauded a nursing home. He also had a Second Chance Foundation that's under FBI investigations. He has even stole money from his mother's pension fund, or stole some funds from his mother's Social Security or pension funds. I mean, bribery is one thing, but it is another level of immorality to steal from your mother. My mother would beat me up for that type of behavior. So I would say it is a very disgraceful and also embarrassing scenario for our city to be in, with a dysfunctional public official that has conducted 6 years plus of corruption in one of the largest prosecutor's office in the city, and I mean in the country of the United States of America. We are 1.5 million people. They handle 75,000 cases annually. They have an annual budget of $38 million with 600 staff members that includes assistant district attorneys, legal counsel, representation, support staff, and detectives. I mean, this is a very powerful office, and we also have a lot of problems with civil forfeitures, hundreds of thousands of dollars of real estate, personal possessions, and other items of value being taken away from private citizens in the course of police activity. So this is not just Seth Williams' problem. This is a cultural problem in the district attorney's office. Obviously, there's a lot of hardworking, diligent lawyers of integrity within the district attorney's office, but this seems to be a systemic issue. And we have an opportunity tomorrow, November 7, 2017, in the city of Philadelphia to elect a leader that is going to help lead the reformation of this city's agency. So again, one of the largest prosecutor's office, ex-district attorney Seth Williams, sentenced to 5 years in prison. He's now in segregated population, and it is quite a travesty. This is bribery and corruption of epic proportions in a very damning indictment. So please, again, if you don't know where your polling site is, it is at www.philadelphiavotes.com. Polls open at 7 a.m. They close at 8 p.m. I will be there from 6 to 10 working the election. Maybe I'll get a Twinkie break or a little bit of a lunch. But this is what we have to do to prepare. We have a city commissioner box, and inside is a lot of materials that we have to go over and we have to be responsible for. And there are a lot of rules and regulations when it comes to administering election protocol in the city of Philadelphia. And I try my best every single year to become the best judge of election I can be. So wish me luck tomorrow, and I hope you go out to vote. I hope you remind everyone to vote for a very important election in the general elections for district attorney, city controller, and a bunch of really important seats in the municipal courts, court of common pleas, and all our election officials across 1,600 divisions in the city of Philadelphia. Good luck, everyone. Let me know if you need any help tomorrow when you vote. And yeah, let's lead reformation and change and transformation of our city's agencies through tomorrow's election. Let your voice be heard. Thank you.